it's Catherine from Astral Collective. This video is about our tarot starter box, which has been really popular. We love seeing people buying the tarot starter box because it means that they're getting into tarot, they're wanting to learn more, and I'm really especially passionate about tarot. I love reading the cards to get information for myself and other people. So I just wanted to show you what's in the tarot starter box, and also how to use the cards, how to look after them, how to cleanse them, and then give you a little 3-card spread that you can do anytime to get a little bit more information about a subject or some guidance that you may want. So let's have a look at our box. It comes in our little astral box, which everyone loves. And the deck that we have in here is the Rider-Waite deck. So this is probably one of the most popular tarot decks that you'll see around. There's a lot of information about the cards and the symbology in these pictures. We also have on our website in the Learning Hub area, we've got a couple of tarot courses that go into a lot more depth about the history of tarot, what the cards mean, a bit more information about the symbology in there. So if that's something you'd like to learn about, have a look on our website for that. So these cards are a spiritual tool. You need to treat them with respect, and when you're not using them, you want to keep them safe. So in our box, we've got this gorgeous little tarot velvet pouch to pop your cards into, and you may like to keep some other things in there with them. You may like to have a little crystal. We do have a moonstone crystal that comes in this box. New Beginnings is around moonstone. So you could keep it in there with your cards, or you may like to just have it in your pocket or anywhere where you need that energy of new beginnings around you. So that's in there as well. But yeah, when you're not using your cards, make sure that they're safe. Keep them somewhere protected, not just hanging around on a table where someone could grab them or one could get lost. So we also have a little box with that and a guidebook. So there is some information about each card in this guidebook that comes with it. So that's our cards. When you're using them, they are going to pick up on energy. They're going to pick up on your energy. They're going to pick up on the energy of the person that you're reading. So you do need to cleanse them. I always like to cleanse my cards every time I'm going to do a reading, just so I know that they're fresh start. There's no energies hanging around there. So to cleanse them, I'm going to give you a couple of ways. The first one is to use Palo Santo. We love Palo Santo at Astral Collective. We sell a lot of it on our site. You can buy packs of 3. They're obviously a lot longer when they come out of the packet, but I use it every morning just to cleanse the house, my room, just so any energies of the day before has gone. It's a fresh start. So you just light them with a lighter, and then the smoke will come off, and it's a beautiful smelling smoke. It's a holy wood, so it cleanses negative energies. I just pick up my cards and I just wipe the smoke around them, and I'm just asking that any energy from past readings is cleared away. So that's one way to cleanse your cards. Another way is to use sage. So in our tarot starter box, we have some sage essential oil from Reverse Karma. Sage as well as an ancient tool to clear negative energies. Obviously you can get the smudge sticks that you've probably seen that you light and the smoke comes off, but being an essential oil, you could put this in a diffuser, and the air that comes out of the diffuser, just wipe your cards around there, or you could make this into a spray, into a spray bottle, and you could spray it around the cards, or you can use that in the morning as well just to clear energy, or take it to work, and when you need a bit of a zhuzh up, just spray the sage around you. So that's a really great tool that's in there as well. So once we've got our cards nice and cleansed, we want to connect in with them to be able to do a reading. So some of you may have a ritual that you already do to connect into your higher self. The reason I say we want to connect to our higher self is because our higher self is there for our highest good. It has no judgment, it has no expectations of us, and our conscious mind has all of these things. We may have a question we want an answer to, but secretly we kind of know what we want the answer to be. So if we're not connected into our higher self, we may be distorting that reading a bit. So listen to your higher self and ask that the cards that come out are going to give you the answers for your highest and greatest good, even if it's not what you want to hear. So you may want to meditate for a few minutes or so, or even just closing your eyes, taking 5 deep, slow breaths, just slowing yourself down and asking that you connect into your higher self for this reading. You may like to ask your guides to come in for the reading. I always ask my guides just to be there to help me get the cards that I need to see. And if you're doing a reading for someone else, you may want to ask that their guides come in so you get the best answers for them. So once you've done that, you can shuffle the cards. So to shuffle, close your eyes and just, you may hear a little voice, 3 more times or 2 more shuffles, or just until you feel that, you've shuffled enough. And then you take the top card that's on there. Some people like to cut the deck into 3 and then take the middle pile and put that on top. That's another way that you can shuffle. And then you're ready to pull the top card for your reading. So one that I was going to tell you about today is just a 3-card spread, and it's a past, present, future. So it's quite general, but you may get some information about what's happened in the past and how you've moved forward and what you can expect in the future. So you just want to pull the 3 cards. The first one obviously is going to be the past, and that's sort of around what's been happening, what you've been doing, maybe things that are great, maybe not so great. The cards will show you. And then the middle card is going to be the present, and that's sort of what's happening around you now, what's happening around the situation. And then the future, the last card, is going to be what's happening in the future for you. What you could look at, get some information, some guidance about where you're heading. So that's a really, really fun one to do. Some people like to pull a card every morning and sort of, what is the energy around my day? What do I need to learn? Just pulling that card. And you may want to keep that on display somewhere that you can see. So you sort of remind yourself, okay, that was my lesson today. And then at the end of the day, you might look and be like, oh, okay, yep, I saw. You might see something that's on the card out, or something's happened that relates to that card. So have a go at using your cards. It is a really, really great tool to use. When you're doing readings for other people, make sure you set it up, as well as when you're doing it for yourself. You want to set it up in a nice way. In the tarot box, which I nearly forgot to tell you, is our gorgeous Astral Collective tarot mat. So when you're going to do your reading, set it up. This is a beautiful way to respect your cards as well. You're not just popping them down on a dirty table. You're always going to use your mat, and you can set them out really well on there. So these have got gorgeous little symbology, and they go really well with the tarot cards. So if you have any more questions around tarot, feel free to email us, hello@astralcollective.com, and we will do our best to get back to you and answer those questions. Have a look at our Learning Hub on astralcollective.com, and there's those 2 tarot courses that you can sign up for, and the Tarot Starter Box. It's a really great way to get into tarot. It's got everything you need, and you can start asking for that guidance that you need. So let us know if you need any more help. Bye.